Hey guys, and welcome to another video. You probably know what this video is about because you clicked on it, but it's about mainly liminal spaces. If you don't know what liminal spaces are, I'm going to explain them soon, so just keep watching the video. But I'm mainly talking about one liminal space, this specific hotel. This hotel is a hotel I actually stayed in for a while, and almost everything about the hotel is so unbelievably liminal. Everything, the corridors, the breakfast part, the weird atrium that's shoved in the middle of it, that is the most liminal thing. So that's basically the point of this video. I'm going to be talking about all the weird and liminal stuff I saw in this hotel. So yeah, for the quick explanation of what liminal spaces are, this is an explanation kind of almost completely borrowed by the YouTuber Polygon Donut, which they have a good video on liminal spaces. You should check that out after this. But a liminal space is an area that is a threshold between 2 points and or an area that seems to have no purpose or have lost its purpose. They're pretty eerie places, like the back rooms is a classic liminal space. Things like that are definitely liminal spaces. So the reasons why this hotel is so liminal is insane. So let's start with the first thing that makes it liminal, the corridors. The corridors are strange because, like the other thing, they're a threshold between 2 points. So something like a corridor just gets instantly liminal when you stay there for too long. But also they have really weird designs. Like there's this part, sadly I didn't get a video or a picture of it, but it's a diagonally move. It's a weird, almost like a maze part of it with weird doors and exit signs all over it. And there's a lot of exit signs which just add a creepy red glow to a lot of things. But also, there's things like how the door, there's just areas where it's like you turn a corner and then there's just a door there. There was also one where there was a door where it just didn't have any numbers. It looked like a door for, it didn't have any sign or anything on it, and it was just at a dead end and at an empty hallway. Again, I don't think I got a picture of this one, so I don't have an image of it, but it was really liminal. The second thing that makes this place so liminal is the breakfast part. It's kind of like a breakfast bar, and the weird thing is there's so much random stuff. Half of it is made to look kind of old-timey, and the other half is meant to look kind of futuristic. It's really weird, and there's a lot of colors, but here's a video I took of it, so I'll let that video do a lot of the explaining of how weird. Okay, so this is the weirdest liminal room in this entire video, because there's so many weird things. There's tons of different styles clashing. This is like a stage, but then there's seats there. These aren't real bricks, they're fake. There's even a fake brick lying down there. And then there's this place that's obviously meant to be a bar, but it isn't. But if this is the bar, then what is this little thing? And then there's all these tables, and then the ceiling is like new architecture, but then there's the fake bricks giving it the feeling of old architecture, and then there's just really creepy exit signs. Everything doesn't make sense in this. Another thing that made this place so liminal is also the noises there. I took a video just of the noises, and it's weird because almost every time I was there, I could hear someone on a different floor moving around or talking, but it was kind of it was weird. There was also a lot of just weird background noise. It actually sounded a lot like the back rooms, which I thought was funny. Here's the noises. And now another thing that made this hotel so liminal, and the thing that I think made it the most liminal, is the atrium. This entire hotel is even called the Atrium Inn or something related with atriums, which is surprising because it all centers around this atrium that is so liminal. It reminds me of this classic liminal image. It looks a lot like it. The weirdest things I found about the atrium is the fact that there's the stairs that are just low, that are just too low. They don't look like they have a purpose or anything. The weird amount of they have multiple TVs in boxes just stacked. They have a bunch of random stuff. They also have scratches and scratch marks and parts of the building that have been weathered in weird places. And we almost never saw anyone in it or the doors open. We constantly tried to get in the atrium and see what it was like inside, but we never were able to. And the weirdest thing is it said the limit of people who can be in there is 203, which is kind of strange that it's that specific. The atrium was so weird that myself and some other people started making basically short horror stories about it, which I actually turned into a YouTube video, which you can watch here. But yeah, so I actually turned it into a short horror story about the atrium, kind of, because of how weird it is. But yeah, another thing that makes this entire place liminal is the fact that everything is crammed together in weird ways. And there's so many styles that make everything look strange. There's a part where it looks really fancy and old. There's there's the atrium, which is all made of marble. But then there's the hallways that look kind of like the back rooms are normal hotel. And then there's the breakfast bar thing where I've already explained how it's so strange how there's so many random things in it. But yeah, that's all the liminal things I found in this really liminal hotel. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and goodbye.